Attitude was something that I had to work on dramatically.
Really?
Oh, my goodness. And I think that for a lot of us, that's just a part of honesty when it comes to growing up. And as a teenager, I struggled with my confidence level, as I think is a natural thing to go through.
Yeah.
And as a very young adult, I was still trained to have the same responses when I met challenge that I had learned or formed when I was very young. So what I learned when I was very young is that whenever something negative happened, the faster that I could kind of stand up for myself, then that showed people that I was capable, or, you know, it meant don't try to mess with me, kind of. And this is a, you know, in a 19-year-old's mind. As a young adult running a business, as soon as I was met with confrontation or the word no, or, you know, some form of rejection or just disappointment, I would throw myself off the attitude cliff completely. And it would take such time to recover, when the truth is that the transaction has occurred and there's no room for personal sabotage. There's no time to lose your attitude to be able to not make sound decisions. And so for me, I had to put myself into like a rehab program to learn just different ways to build a longer fuse, to not be reactive, to be able to understand that some things that are transactional, they're not things for me to respond personally to. And that's a muscle that we have to build. How many times, pardon me, how many times has anyone made a very bad decision because they've lost their cool? And how many times have you ever been in a business and seen the business owner clearly not in a great mindset, that the person behind the counter is almost apologizing to you, the way that they're looking at you? And just in the realm of entrepreneurship, it's something that everyone has to learn how to be able to gain influence over. It's not about control. Control is too strong of a word. That's too big of a commitment. We don't need control, but you need to have influence. And to separate yourself from everyone else, when you're on your game 100%, how do we feel when we take a look at our hockey team and we see them lose their attitude when they're on the ice?
We don't want to watch. We turn it off.
Oh, and it's not okay.
It's not.
It's not
cool
okay.
At all.
Not
No,
at all. That's right. And it's clear for us to see that.
Yeah.
Well, in our own business, you're on the ice all the time.
Yeah.
And
So
there
you-
is never a circumstance where it's okay for you to drop gloves.
You have to be on your game all the time.
All
right?
the time.
Right.